Gorgeous. That was a clip from the beautiful sound, colors, and movements from Rhythm India, Bollywood and Beyond. Joining us to the show, World Choreography Nominee, Director and Choreographer, Joya Kazi. Hi, Joya.
Welcome to the show. Good morning. Thanks so much for having me.
Good morning to you as well. Oh my goodness. Okay, we just saw just a sample of what is being presented right here in the Tampa Bay area. Let's talk about the theme, Bollywood and Beyond. Please explain.
Yes, exactly. See, Bollywood is a term that was coined by the West, and it essentially refers to all styles of dance from India, whether it's classical, commercial, folk, traditional. And so I really wanted to give people an opportunity to see that there's so much more to the dance, the rich history, the culture that comes from India. And that's really what the show is about. It's about the typical Bollywood songs that we know and love from Hindi films, but we go even beyond that. So you'll see classical dance forms. We'll be presenting 4 specific classical styles: Kathak from the north, Bharatanatyam from Tamil Nadu in the south, Manipuri from Manipur, Odissi from Orissa. And so these are styles that people don't generally get to see. And you'll get to travel through time and history and see so many beautiful styles of dance.
I was going to dive into that in terms of the history. Are you particularly representing different parts of India through the dance?
Yes, absolutely. India itself has many states, and each state almost operates like its own country. So they have their own types of foods and languages and dance styles and traditions. And so we really wanted to showcase that through this show. So you'll see a little bit of every style. So you'll see Garba from Gujarat, you'll see Bhangra from Punjab, you'll see classical dances, so many different folk styles. It'll be a really nice culmination of all of these cultures together.
And now there's an element of one of the dances that I want to touch base on, because I just saw a clip of that and I was so mesmerized. The Ghungru, right? Is that how it's? Yeah.
Yes,
no?
Ghungru.
Ghungru.
Yes, Ghungru are the dance bells that we wear around our ankles traditionally in Indian classical dance. It's a very special ceremony that you go through to receive those from your dance guru, where they finally say that you are worthy to be able to begin training with Ghungrus. And so we have included those in our dance form, and it's a beautiful instrument that goes along with your body to add to the rhythms of the dance.
I love that. Thank you so much for explaining the history behind it, and such, an honor to have the dancers perform that for us here in the Tampa Bay area. And you mentioned the term Bollywood, and I think that you dove right into how we perceive it over here, right, in the US. But was it hard for you to kind of incorporate everything for people like us understand your culture?
Yeah, absolutely. And this definitely isn't an attempt to cover everything. So I always have a little bit of a disclaimer where I say this is just going to show a few of the styles that we have, because the country is so vast and the traditions are so rich that there's no way to cover all of that in 90 minutes. But it's a really nice deep dive into seeing how the various cultures, the different kingdoms, the different religions have all influenced dance throughout the years. So, I was born in India. I moved here right before my first birthday. And although I left way too early to have much memory of the country, her culture, her traditions never left me. And the American and Indian values that I've grown up with have shaped me into the South Asian American artist that I am. And so I also understand that art that lives in India as well as in America. And I really wanted to bridge those two together to bring a show that people can enjoy and relate to, and also understand no matter where they come from.
And relate to it. That's a big deal here, big theme as well. And I just wanted to highlight, you're a member of the Emmy Television Academy. You're also serving, or you have served in the SAG Awards Nominating Committee. So it's very important for you to have your culture and your people represented in these big organizations through dance. Talk about your experience with that.
Yeah, absolutely. I grew up studying Indian classical dance throughout my life. I studied 7 styles of Indian classical dance, but when I went to go to study theater and dance in university, I wasn't actually seen as a dancer because I hadn't studied ballet. And so I just understood that there isn't enough representation. There aren't enough people that are pushing the cultural side of Indian dance. And my mission has always been to elevate Indian dance in the West and show that it's just as strong as any other style of dance. It doesn't have to just be a moment or a gimmick. And it's also really important for brown bodies, people of the culture, to help shape the narrative so that it's not just a gimmick all the time and people can see how beautiful and rich these traditions are. Dance was actually banned in during the anti-Nazi movement, which the British had, they outlawed all types of performing arts while they ruled India. And because of that, so many dancers had to really continue practicing in secrecy. They were patriots of dance. And because of them, I've been able to still learn even growing up here in India, here in America. So, it's as though I have the privilege because of the people that were so brave enough to continue practicing our traditions. So, just being a representative of that and being able to bring it into new spaces and allowing people to see how beautiful and rich our culture is such an honor for me.
Thank you so much. It's an honor for us to have your dance company and your production here, actually. So Rhythm India, Bollywood and Beyond, Thursday, March 30th at the Ferguson Hall at the Stress. Joya, what a pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much. We can't wait to come and perform for all of you.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too.